Walking boots will last a long time if you look after them properly. This is how I clean and retreat my boots. First of all, I'll take the laces out. This means that you can get into all the creases and the gaps around the tongue. Then, just using some plain water and a stiff brush, I'll give them a brush all over, get rid of any clumps of mud, and get the boot itself quite damp. I'll then use something like a footwear cleaning gel. This comes with a sponge applicator, and you sponge it all over the boot. This is a mild detergent, so it won't damage the fabric. It's fine for the leather, and it's fine for the waterproof membrane. When you've covered the boot in the soap, if you let it stand for a minute, and that will soak in. And then using some water and a brush again, just rinse it off. Excellent. And then you've got a clean and wet boot. So if you let that dry for a minute, then you'll be ready to retreat your boot. If your boots are full grain leather, you do exactly the same. So water and a brush to clean any mud off, cleaning gel as a detergent, give that a brush, then you're ready to retreat those as well. For fabric, nubuck, suede, or like a synthetic type boot, I'd use Nikwax Fabric and Leather Proof, which has a spray. And what you do is you simply spray it all over the boot. Pay attention to the creases and make sure you cover the whole boot and let that soak in for a little bit. With a full grain leather boot, I'd use something like Nikwax's waterproof wax. You squirt a little bit on and then either use the sponge on the bottle or an old bit of cloth to rub it in. You rub that in until the wax soaks into the leather, and okay, like that. Then you get your boot and a cloth. You can use this just to wipe off any residue that might get left on the rubber rand or the sole, any excess of the waterproofing treatment. There you go. And then let those dry naturally.